Hello, Earth Signs. This is me, Brandy from Taurean.com. You can either book a reading or a holistic consultation. Many choices, many people, aura readings from Michelle. So this is for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo for the remaining of this September of 2023, rolling into October. I did feel premeditating October is kind of a big timeline for you. I've seen that mystery. We'll leave that here while I talk about my channeling. It is a vast sea of people, right? But there is something about the hardships bringing back the vitality, right? And energy that is turned into actual action. Because you've not been able to, I guess, maybe carry certain things out. I totally understand. I'm trying to push this towards the camera, right? It's been cloudy, which is funny that that's there. The clouds, right? It's almost like turning the chapter and getting things done from what I've seen, right? It is your prayer. And I keep hearing amen of your last prayer, right? Is your body turning back to like the condition that it needs to be. It is your health, you know, your strength, where you put your focus. So, I mean, it was a lot. I want to live, you know, I want to thrive. What do I need to do in order to make this happen? Turning that action in and clearing these clouds. So it's just kind of encouraging, especially for what we've all been going through. And it trumps anything negative that comes out in this reading. I'm going to be very clear here. Very clear. It trumps anything negative. The negative is just what we are going over. This is a general. I am a shadow worker / spiritual mirror. That means I just see the internal that leads you to the best point through your behaviors, stuff like that, okay? Let's see what the overall message is in this. Mastery. We will read this. Prayer at the bottom. See? Believe and back me up. Amen, my friend. Amen. Amen. Augur. I don't know how to say that. Augur. There we go. He's focused. Okay. They often make homage to a wise person, such as an Aguar, to receive insight messages in order to take appropriate action. You, however, are not required to do so. A spirit is calling you to step into your own space and call upon him within you. Here you will find strength and wisdom that will lead you towards mastery of the self. As you tread this path of the chosen few, embrace the gifts that are bestowed upon you. Develop and hone your natural abilities in order to share the message that Spirit has for you. It's your calling. It's time to stop fighting and to acknowledge who you are. The Aguar understands the mastery of acceptance. It's time for you to do just that. So you've been maybe hiding like your true abilities, maybe as a healer if you're here, as a wise person. You don't want to be mocked, you know, and that's where Spirit's leading you, getting you the action you need, maybe doing some holistics and medicine, whatever that is, right? About your culture or your interpreted omens or your prophets. This is like, seek out one of these people in whatever traditional cultural aspect you have if you need an answer on what you need to do, you know, for you. But your prayer, as you see that, it's been heard. It's been heard. You are a gifted medium. Don't be afraid to use your natural connection with Spirit. Listen to your calling. Time for self-realization. Meditate. Natural sixth sense. Trusting that. Not letting people, you know, down that. I mean, we could go on and on and on about this, right? I mean, You're going to use the Jack-o'-lantern tarot just because. Right. Yeah, so this is more about your influence, your heart chakra, your throat chakra. You know, getting over your own pride, your own dignity, and doing what you're called, well, you know, to be doing. This is like you've been censoring your inner child that's censoring the wise person. Alright. Or maybe there's been so much noise, like in my life, you've not been able to entertain that to get your intuition or to start something because of all the outside influences. You're like me, I just did a whole banishing. Didn't realize it until something popped off, right? Because it's just ritual for me to return intentions. I did mirror work. I did blockage work. All in that day, and an hour later, something popped off. I'd asked for everything that was holding me up, blocking me financially, energetically, taking my peace from me to go. And it did. And I was like, holy poop, that worked fast this time, folks. That was a major sign, eh? Alright, I felt that, but we're gonna Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Two of Swords. Blinded. Was trying to listen to your intuition. Clouds in the background. It's like trying to listen so hard, trying to put the blinders on so you can just listen to spirit. You know, this is a review time, a settling time. The Four of Pentacles. Right. Too scared to make a move because whatever you've been doing has been working for you, but it's also keeping you at a standstill with the Two of Swords coming in, or you weren't sure exactly what to do if it's a financial aspect. You know what I mean? This can go any way for anyone that is a general. King of Pentacles is what's going to happen when this energy comes in, right? You've been playing very small with yourself. Very, very small. Okay, if you're dealing with a person, maybe you didn't feel it was time to give them a chance, or maybe they didn't feel it was time. They weren't listening to their heart, since I picked up the heart chakra. You know what I mean? This could be someone's stage presence and charisma, where you're just singled out in a dramatic situation you've always avoided, but this is working out for you in the best possible way. You're just not used to that, and so like you kind of act immature because you don't feel like you're good enough for that or something. Don't do that. It will backfire. You need to lean into it. King of Pentacles showing up, right? Lean into it. Step out of your boundary, right? The Star. That's again stepping into the light as I was speaking about it. Stage, charisma, a healer. Time, patience, temperance, as I say, patience. Right? That's also a lot of spirituality showing up here with temperance. Seems like she's running though. Her feet are not completely on the ground. Almost like she's trying to juggle pentacles. But it's like, I know when I have to move. I know I needed to rest. I know I needed to master some other things. I may have just stayed there a little too long. Right, Seven of Cups and the Will. Three of Swords under there. You know, there are so many options. So many distractions. But the Will is coming in to, like, correct those things. Think of it as judgment, justice, clearing out all the chaos that was distracting you from pursuing your purpose or listening to your own intuition. You know, maybe I feel like saying someone was taking advice from someone who didn't even know themselves, right? Didn't even know themselves, but out here trying to give advice to the person who runs on intuition. And maybe they're really good with money or something, and you thought, well, maybe I should listen to them, but it's really just kept you, well, in the hole, in the red. 10 of Wands, right? 3 of Swords. Like, is this a right decision? I feel like this is just too much stress anymore. It's too much stress. Whatever this is for you, it's too much stress. You've been praying and praying and praying and sending out these secret smoke signals, and they're coming to deliver. You know, by the end of this month, they are delivering. At Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Exactly. We've got a match here. So if you've been looking for love, you could be dealing with another earth sign. Okay. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah. I only do the major ones. I don't, you know, because everyone's out here, but I definitely feel the Leo because of the will and the Aquarius. 10 of Swords. Saying goodbye to the old you and embracing the new you. Page of Cups. Okay. Very uplifted, very enthusiastic. You know what I mean? Working on a new goal set. Getting out of like this low energy, this standstill. My goodness. It's almost like you just get a surge, like you're so tired of being in this energy of what to do, where to go, gotten myself in a hole, trying to do too many things at once, trying to, you know what I mean, balance all this out. I have ignored my intuition on what I was feeling, kept doing other things anyways instead of just focusing, taking care of myself, you know what I mean? And it's like, you did wish for something. There was a lot of party and external interference kind of holding up the creativity, the fun, the childlike adult in you, right? And like, you're a leader, and that benefits your mission. Benefits your mission. Okay? It's just energetic. Things are on the horizon. So I said, no matter what, this energy I picked up in the beginning trumped whatever come out here. You know, where things finally start going your way because you start leading it, you start being yourself, and you take your place. You take your place. That's what I feel. You take your place. Alright, this is for anyone dealing with a relationship. Taking your seat at the table finally after all the hardship, after just trying to do the day-to-day stuff, you know what I mean? Just but being stuck by doing that. Taking your place. Closed off, guarded, and resistant. Okay. So that was in reverse. So whoever you're dealing with, when you take your place, they will no longer be closed off. Isn't that funny? Sun, empowerment, strength. That's you taking your place in the sun. Oh, the song, Violent Femmes. Why can't I get just one kiss? Why can't I get just one kiss? Might be the song. They may be saying about you whenever this happens, like after you've stopped trying to plan things around them coming back, or not being closed off and breaking your heart, right? So you can heal and play with your inner child, so to speak, bringing out that adult childlike nature, realizing that, you know, this is not the place you want to be. And then you'll get the truthy expression. But this is also Let's just go back to you being able to express yourself. Not hindering yourself, not holding yourself back, none of that, okay? Yeah, masculine's bottom. Now they want to come to play, right? Now they want to come to play. Whatever. Whatever. What do we want to use for the ending? Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Sharing is caring, not necessary, but commenting, subscribing, most definitely. Let's see. Exactly. Assistance with access. This was someone with limited emotional, mental capacities, who didn't know how to speak up, who didn't want to be looked at, had no real intentions of what it is they wanted, right? Couldn't speak of what they wanted. That, if this is you, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to ask for this. I've always had to be on my own. Like, so I keep hitting all the hard places, right? This is trying to get us out of that, or get us away from those people. So, good news. You're going to take the wheel back. You know, get out of the clouds. Not let anyone else, like, pull the strings. Cutting them off. Not in a cold way, but in a way that benefits you. You know, only wanting the truth of what's going down. We have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do, which is me telling you, like, you thought blah, 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 blah. You were listening to someone else. I always pick the messages out of these, by the way. I can see it. The less you actually do. So if you're willing to keep an open mind, you'll avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you had. Right now, whatever's going on, it's important that you are it's important that you know that you're not aware of all the aspects of it. You need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that's not totally true, so you need to move forward and, like, I don't know, that's interesting, and just keep your heart and your mind open to new experiences. So that is just new experiences, right? And like I was saying, maybe you didn't know how to do it. Maybe you didn't know how to ask for help, and now you're just stepping up, you know? So congrats, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We've been digging ourselves in a hole, having to do everything on our own or waiting around for someone else, and we're about to take our place. Our prayers have been heard, sending us help, getting us out of this rut that's at the end of this month. So, catch you later.